Hi, folks. I remembered only, like, right now. I was like, wait a minute. At the start of every Metroid game, I bring show and tell. And I didn't remember until, like, 1 minute before the stream started. And I was like, ah, crap. So there's not going to be show and tell for this one. I'll have to save show and tell for stream 2, because the only thing I could find was the Metroid Fusion Player's Guide. This was easy to find. This is my childhood one, and you can tell because it's like perfect. It's like in perfect condition. So I can look at this, but the manual is somewhere. I have the manual somewhere, and I think I own the box. I just don't know where it is. So I'll try and find it for next week. But we can show off the guide and look at the guide. So there's probably, usually in the player's guides, they still put some of the story. So we can look at that a little bit. I think that'll be fun. Is there story stuff? There's usually story stuff. Maybe there's not. I don't know. It might just go straight into maps and stuff. Well, we'll look at it regardless. Anyway, hi. We did Metroid 1, 2, and 3, and I was like, are we going to do Metroid 4 before I jump over to something different? And then I decided, yeah. So, anyway, hi. Vagabond says, is there a Nintendo Power thing for Fusion? Oh, definitely, but that's even harder to find, because the Nintendo Powers are, like, out of order. So, I might look for something like that. Possibly. At least we have the player's guide. That was easy enough. Chaz found the manual. Chaz was ready. Okay, so I do have the manual. I just don't have the physical one. Well, maybe I will read this today.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Hey, Golden VCR. Hi, everybody. I'll probably read it today, and then I'll show the physical thing next stream. I will find it. I know I can find it. Birds have feelings too. I don't think they do, because they're robots. So I don't know if they're made of robots constructed by the government. I don't know that they can have feelings. The crows are just government drones designed to spy on us. Hi, everybody. Yeah, and why can't robots have feelings? How dare you? How can bird have feeling if you of in the hot food? That's a great statement. Hi, everybody. I hope that you had a good VHS stream. We're going to be playing Metroid Fusion today, which is, as a reminder, the only Metroid I have played prior to the Metroids I just played. It's the only one. Well, no, it's not the only one I played. I played that in Prime. But it's the only one I finished, because I'm pretty sure I never finished Prime. So, it'll be fun to get back into this and see if I remember something from over half my life ago. My suspicion is I won't. Everyone can place your bets on how much I'll remember. I feel like it'll be not a lot. It'll be like playing the game for the first time. Let's read some alerts. We got 54 months from Twitchy Toes, 3 months from Rio the Mountain Hermit, 50 months from Snowfox 102, 6 months from Tyler Barf. We got 300 bits from Rational Soup, says the real bad guy of Fusion is Elon Musk. Because X in the Parasite and the Fusion is called X. We got 41 months from Never Challenge the Chat, 42 months from CD Chow, 28 months from the Random Genius 42, and let's do a Samus from Clever Title. The Suit! An amazingly moody suit. The Weapon! The Night... We call Night Beams swords, actually. We came up with a name for those. Miscellaneous, the Adventurous Visor. What is a moody suit? What? I'm really curious. Like, if you were going to dress in a suit, like a true suit, what would make it moody? A dark purple one, dark gray. What if you had, like, a black suit, but instead of a white shirt under it, it was also black? Is that moody? Does that count as moody? It's kind of moody. I do like Nightbeam, because it does just feel like it's a sword. Vagabond says, I wore that the other week. Does that count as moody? I think that would look kind of good, so. Anyway. We get 24 months from Hero Chaos Chow. That's a 2. Congratulations on 2. 67 months from Rowlet Hoot. 9 months from Rob Wood 241. 19 months from The Bringer of Chaos. And let's do a Samus for the Slick Duke. The suit. Wading pants. The weapon. Fishing rod. Miscellaneous. Lots of worms. I bet Samus would enjoy fishing. Samus needs to relax. Samus is always like hunting bounties in space. Samus needs to just chill. I think that could be very relaxing for her. Fishing rod is the fishing beam. That's the sound of the fishing beam, by the way. Slick Duke, thank you. We got 18 months from Jamajo012, 21 months from T-Cham Clam, 47 months from Smart Guy 93, and 44 months from Jay Linebeck. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Excite Mother says, someone do a fan art of Samus fishing with her grapple beam, please. We do get some really good art from the prompts. From the custom suits. I've seen some really good stuff. So, okay, so I guess I'll start by reading the manual. Again, I own this, and I think I have the box too. I don't know where the box is. I have a shelf in there that's just like Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance boxes, and it wasn't there. So then I'm like, where is it? And I'm not sure. Oh, I thought the username was easy to read. I have a suspicion of where it'll be, but I'll try and look for that for next week. For now, Metroid Fusion. Okay, we're going to look at the manual. Does Haley take it? Oh, she takes everything else. We're going to look at the manual and read the story inside, because we've done that for every other Metroid game. It's been very interesting. It's been very, very interesting. So we're going to see what this one says. So inside the manual for Metroid Fusion, there on page 5, it says, Hovering Energy Organism, Metroid. In cosmic year 20XT5, a Galactic Federation exploration vessel discovered an unknown organism on SR-388. The hovering creature was a Metroid, an entity that exhibited frightening parasitic energy-absorbing properties. Sometime later, gifted bounty hunter Samus Aran was dispatched alone to engage the Zebezian space pirates who abducted the Metroid specimen for use as a weapon. On Zebes, Samus also encountered the biomechanical Mother Brain, leader of the space pirates, and dispatched her in a bitter fight. From then on, Metroids were viewed as a highly dangerous life form. Eventually, Samus Aran was sent to SR-388 to exterminate the last remaining Metroids, but only after an entire Federation platoon was wiped out in an earlier attempt. At the end of her battle on SR-388, one Metroid hatchling was born before Samus's eyes, and it imprinted upon her as a mother figure. Samus took this larval Metroid, the last in the universe, to the Galactic Space Academy for observation and research. This research revealed several possible applications of Metroid-based technology for the betterment of humanity. The unique energy absorption properties of Metroids could be harnessed when they were artificially reproduced in captivity. Just when it seemed as if peace might prevail in the galaxy, space pirates returned for the Metroid hatchling and took it back to Zebes. Samus followed the pirates back to Zebes and fought to exterminate their threat and save the last Metroid. In the final battle with Mother Brain, the hatchling saved Samus, giving up its life in the process. Samus succeeded in defeating Mother Brain, but the universe lost the promise of using Metroids for the power of good. Okay, so that's where we're at. So we caught up in just this first page. We covered Metroid, Metroid 2, and Super Metroid right there. Because when we last finished Super Metroid, the baby gave up its life to save us, which was very sweet. But now there's no Metroids. Ope. Anyway, on page 6, from the Journal of Samus Aran, SR-388, a vile planet, former home of the Metroids. After so many years, the remaining creatures on this planet still seemed to be trying to recreate a natural hierarchy, one without Metroids at the top. Biologic Space Labs was hired by the Federation to observe this restructuring of the ecosystem, and because of my experience on SR-388, the Federation governor for this sector hired me to provide field assistance on the planet. So, once again, I found myself drawn to that Forsaken rock. The biological sample collection was going smoothly on the planet's surface when I had came into contact with an organism I had never before encountered. The organism was an undiscovered, unnamed parasitic life form, which the researchers later named X. Thinking little of it at the time, I boarded a ship and set out for the next collection point. Suddenly I felt my entire body seize up and I lost consciousness. The ship began to drift away from planetary orbit toward an asteroid belt. Thankfully, an auto-escape pod jettisoned me from the craft before the ship was destroyed. The researchers in the newly constructed research station orbiting SR-388 sent a shuttle to recover the pod shortly thereafter. However, in the time since my infection, the X has multiplied rapidly in my body and has even infected my power suit. My heart rate and blood pressure dropped rapidly as I fell into a deep coma. The onboard medic simulation predicted only a 0.873% prognosis for survival. I was transported to Galactic Federation HQ for emergency medical treatment. Probably obvious, but this is describing what's happening at the very beginning of Fusion. The fact that the power suit contained biological components and was also integrally connected to my body seemed to worsen the matter. The Federation surgeons were unable to remove the suit while I was unconscious. Their only choice was to cut and remove parts of the infected suit from my still unconscious form. Immediately after, they sent the suit parts to the Biologic Space Labs research station for study. Which is also a fun, way of explaining story-wise why Samus would have to collect her suit parts again, is because the organism had fused to them, so they had to remove them and do research on them. So that's the way that it's explained. Even with the parts removed, however, the X infection was spreading rapidly through my nervous system, and the researchers monitoring my deterioration knew of no cure. Someone proposed a desperate treatment: create a vaccine from Metroid cells. Apparently the Federation had preserved a cell culture from the last Metroid. The scientists quickly prepared and administered the vaccine. The symptoms of the infection disappeared instantly, and all of the X parasites within me died in moments. I am still amazed by the serendipity of this result. When I woke, the scientists told me that the hatchling had saved me once again. Almost immediately after I awoke, we received a distress call from the research station. Emergency! Explosion of unknown origin in the quarantine bay. The screams from the comm receiver were loud enough for me to hear even in the infirmary. I knew that something terrible was about to happen. Was already happening. I immediately boarded the ship the Federation had provided me and sent a reply message. Docking with Biologic Space Lab Station in 10 minutes. Prepare the landing bay. That's our story set up for Metroid Fusion. And then finally, this is probably worth reading as well. On page 8, there is a section that says, About X-Parasites. X-parasitic organisms. X seem to have originated on SR-388, which is also home to their sole predator, the Metroids. Since Samus Aran exterminated the Metroids on SR-388, the X have overrun and infected most of the life forms on that planet. Properties. X infect other creatures and grow in the nervous systems of these host organisms. Even more worrisome is their ability to control and assume the appearance and behavior of other life forms through mimesis, a process of infection and replication. The X must somehow be capable of assuming the memories and genetic information of their hosts. The X parasites versus Samus. The X parasites react adversely to the presence of Metroid tissue and even associate the Metroid cells in Samus's body with their natural enemies. X parasites within reach of Samus will attack viciously and relentlessly, and absorbing X parasites. Since receiving the Metroid vaccine, Samus has begun to incorporate some properties of Metroids into her own genetic makeup. This allows her to absorb X parasites in their gelatinous form to replenish her supply of energy and missiles. After defeating organisms infected by the X parasites, Samus must capture the X in its true form as it escapes from the dead host. So that is another way of explaining mechanically why when you kill something, you gain energy or missiles or whatever from the enemies. That's kind of neat, because like that's never really been explained. I think this is the first Metroid game where it's like, so this is why you get the energy. And then that's it. Everything else is about how to, like, play and stuff. Cool. Thank you, Chaz, for sending that. Manuals are great. Manuals are great, especially because, you know, in a lot of older games, they either couldn't or didn't want to take the time to have all of this prose. So putting it in the manual was really just a way for, you know, if you want to learn about what's going on, you could. In early gaming, you kind of had to, otherwise you had no idea what was happening. Like, if you played Metroid 1, like, you don't know what's going on if you don't read it. Metroid Fusion Player's Guide, again, this doesn't really have anything about the story. But it does have Metroid history, which is very, very cool. And there weren't that many Metroid games when this came out. There were only... This is Metroid 4, but this released the same day as Metroid Prime. So the Metroid history section has Metroid, and then it says, you know, released in 1986 for the Japanese Famicom system. Metroid made it to the original NES in 1987. That's mostly right. It technically debuted on the Famicom disk system first, but you could just say Famicom. So that came out in 86/87. It talks a little bit about it. And then in 1991 was Metroid 2. 1994 was Super Metroid. And then Metroid Prime 2002. And it says, the simultaneous Metroid Prime for Nintendo GameCube release with Metroid Fusion breaks from the established Metroid style by showing the action from the eyes of Samus Aran. For the first time, you can see through Samus's visor, scan objects in the environment, and even detect the thermal signatures of enemies. The game sticks with Metroid tradition by presenting a world full of secret items and hidden passages that Samus finds by using her power suit abilities. They include the Spider Ball and Grapple Beam. It's very neat. Honestly, there's probably not a ton of examples in gaming of that happening, where like 2 AAA titles from the same series dropped onto, you know, handheld and console like at the same time. Like that, I'm sure there are other examples, but I don't think there's a lot. So that's a really big one. That's a really big one. Anyway, have we all learned things? I've learned some things. Reading it was helpful, reading the manual, because, like, I remember some of this stuff. I remember there's the X parasite, and it can take on different forms, and it's, like, very scary. Metroid Fusion might be the scariest game in the series thus far? Maybe, because there's some parts in this that I think are genuinely, like, frightening, because it's like, oh, you feel like you can't do anything. I think there's parts where the enemy is, like, literally invulnerable, and you're just kind of like, well, and you have to run away. Okay, we can play this video game now. That sounds great. Let's do that. A Doodle says, Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Rush released a day apart from each other. That would count. I think that counts. That definitely counts. Smash 3DS and Wii U is a good example. Even though they're a month apart, that is still a pretty good example. Because that's like they were developing these games, you know, at the same time, so. Alright. Also, 19 months from Meatball132. Thank you. Let's go ahead and pause alerts. And are you ready to see the GBA layout? I made another layout. As a reminder, we have the NES layout, the Super NES layout, the Game Boy layout, the Game Boy Color layout, which has colors, because you get... There's color. I already showed these off, but I'm proud of the fact that we can change the colors. It's like, oh, I want a different color, Game Boy Color. And we have them in here. And then we have Game Boy Advance. So this is the Game Boy Advance layout. I also have it set up to do colors. I just don't have any additional colors in here. So, although I guess if I turn off this color, it will look black, which was one of the Game Boys. So this is like, but this doesn't feel very Game Boy Advance to me. This feels very Game Boy Advance to me. Indigo, in my opinion, Indigo is the Game Boy Advance color. That's what it is. It's not the one that I had. I had the see-through one, because ever since I was a kid, if I could get a translucent system, I did. I always got the translucent systems because I thought they were super cool. And I plan on playing this with a Super Nintendo controller because I think that made the most sense to me. And it has a pretty good D-pad, so if I'm wrong and this isn't the best thing to use, well then I guess I'll regret it. Alright, are we ready to get started? I think we're ready to get started. I wonder if this does... Because I know that it shows some story stuff. I think that's in the actual game. I don't think I have to let the demo mode play to show the story beats. I think that the story beats will start when I start the actual game. It's in the game, right? Yeah, okay. Good to know. Alright, well let's start then. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Steven Plays Metroid. Today, I am starting Metroid Fusion, and technically, this is not the first time I've played Metroid Fusion. Metroid Fusion is the only Metroid game prior to me starting the series lately that I've played all the way through. I got this game the day it came out in 2002. I was 13 years old, and I have played through this entire game. But that was more than half my life ago, so we'll see how much I remember. If you are interested in the story of Metroid Fusion, which is also Metroid 4, you can check out the Steven VOD channel where I actually read through the manual and talk about the story mode. Alright, let's get started on this. Metroid Fusion. Okay, let's start a file. Start. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. Got some fancy cutscenes now. Chompy. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Oh no! And I exploded and died. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Oh, good. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, During the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. This is like Trauma Center. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. Zoom. We zoomed. This is cool, because again, I have played this game, but it's been a long time, so I have a feeling a lot of it's going to feel fresh. But the other thing is that I've never played this game with the context of playing the previous 3 Metroid games. And I think that's going to change a lot for me, because this was my first Metroid game, and now it's my 4th Metroid game. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now, go to the quarantine bay. Here we are. This is exciting. This is very exciting, because again, like, I have not played this since I've played the other games. So I'm going to start by pressing pause. So we have a map, thank God. we didn't lose that from Super. You can put the system to sleep, because a lot of the Game Boy Advance games allowed you to put it to sleep. We won't be doing that. Status. We don't got anything. Objective. Go to Quarantine Bay, access navigation route on route. Okay. And then as far as the controls go, we can jump, we can shoot. And the Game Boy Advance only had 2 face buttons. We can also shoot up. R button doesn't shoot down, though. That's interesting. And there's no charge beam. So let's head left. And we can't morph ball either. So we really don't have... Oh yeah! You can ledge! You can ledge. That's right, this is the first Metroid where you can ledge. So on ledge, you can drop down, you can pull yourself up, or you can kick off. This must be a missile thing. Oh, you know what I'm curious about? Yeah, you can wall jump! Okay, that was my first thing. I was like, okay, so I went through half of Super Metroid before I learned that you could wall jump. But you can wall jump right off the bat. That is a helpful thing to know. Main deck. So this is the navigation room. N is for navigation. Oh, I can hold A. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Oh, and because I went in this room, I can't go... Okay, well, they locked it. That's fine. Ooh, and now it's dark. It's spooky. And I can't morph ball yet. Alright. Quarantine bay. Yeah, aiming down would be helpful. Oh, you can aim down. Yeah. You can aim down, but you have to aim... That's strange. Yeah, you have to, like, point down. Now I can leave. I've done what I needed to do. Still can't go that way. This doesn't do anything. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security center scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Okay, alright. It's interesting, too, because, like, we have someone essentially working with us, right? Like, we have someone that is opening the doors. We can always trust our good friend Hal 9000. Kill him and move. It's our first save room. We will save the game. Let's see what's next. Kind of, I was gonna say, it's kind of like zombies. Oh, that you're still alive. I don't love that. That scientist is dead. Found a secret. Can't go there yet, but I found a secret, so that's a good start. We love secrets. Give me your special goo, thank you. Let's go up. That can't be dealt with. You probably require missiles. So here's another navigation room. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. D for data. This is a Sesame Street special. Is your objective clear? Yes. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. So they said this direction is where the bad is. I guess I'll get missiles first. Let's proceed. Let's go do a missile. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation commanding officer I served under the name Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Operations Tech. What's in this room? There's N and R. N is what leads to missiles. There's also more stuff up here. Hold on, I want to test my abilities here. I'm trying to do a wall jump. I want to do it like Super, but maybe it doesn't work quite like Super. I don't think it does. I think I need to be... I don't think I can approach from the same side. I'll have to test that more. The data room is just ahead. Thanks for the helpful tip, computer! Missile data downloaded. Hold R and press B. Okay, so that's different. In every prior Metroid game, you press the select button. But now you just hold the R button. So that is why R doesn't aim down diagonal. It's because it activates missiles. Got it. That does seem better. Aside from the... Does this do anything? Oh, yeah, I have to do this. Aside from the fact that, like, I do like to aim down. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to the target. Okay, so time to find out if missiles open... Well, I can't get up there, that's right. Hold on, that almost worked. Maybe. Okay, yeah. So I can wall jump off of that, but I don't know that I can go... Yeah, it propels you out in a way that you can't... Okay. Well, it's good to know. Let's go in here and see what's down here. The recharge room will refill my missiles, which are already full. Thanks. And then this is a save room. Might as well. Done. Okay, let's... So there's nothing we can do right now in this room. Maybe later we'll be able to jump higher or something? Ah, yeah, that's something. Yeah, okay. It's a secret! 3. 3 missiles is how that works. Got it. And I'm already very familiar with... Prepare to get blasted. I'm already very familiar with these blocks that disintegrate. At least they're visible. In Super Metroid, they weren't often visible, so that's nice. There are ladders, and I can fire in 3 directions. 5 directions from the ladder. Okay. This is a missile upgrade. Missile tanks in this game apparently give you 5. Got it. Just real quick. Ooh, that's... Alright. This isn't anything. But I wanted to make sure that I am capable of doing the wall jumps. Gotcha. So I can go left here. And there's a circle here. Okay, it doesn't explain what the circle means. I wonder if this is a spot that I need, like, a... And then it fills it in! Yes! So that was something that I really wanted to happen in Super. Is that Super marks where things are in the map, but it doesn't mark them off for you. So this is cool. This is good, because then it's like an open circle of like, oh, so I'm in here. And then you find it's like, okay, you did good. So this actually so far is my favorite thing. Because after exploring so much of Super, you're like, well, crap, I can't even, like, figure out what I have and haven't done. And now you can. God, and then another one just comes back. They're everywhere. They just keep coming. So I need to go right, but what's up here? This takes me back to... Oh, okay. So this is all broken up. Can I blow this up? I cannot. Okay, so eventually maybe that'll get fixed. There's a save room. The ledge is also very cool. I like being able to hold on to ledges. I guess you kind of need that too, because in Super, since you can wall jump, you don't need ledges because you can just climb infinitely up one side. So they've taken away that ability, but they've given you the ability to do ledges instead. Oh! Oh god. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, shoot. Don't hurt me. So you... There we go. And then a red, I think, maybe refills all of my stuff? Oh, they're not even going to make me wall jump. They're like, oh, no, here you go, honey. You can just have these. First energy tank acquired? Okay. And it's represented with a tiny little red sliver. Oh, shoot. Hi, bud. Nope. Ow. I can rapid fire them. Yeah, let's jump off before. I need to be careful. I'm gonna die. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I tried to morph ball. Didn't work so well. That was a little close. I have to be a little less careless. Okay, so killing that gives me Morph Ball, but of course it does, because that's how we exit this room. It also fully restored my health, so that's nice. Can't blow up these. It's me, a tiny ball. Finally, Metroid can crawl. Oh, I see. So I don't have Morph Ball bombs yet, so let's blow this up. Is there anything else in here? I guess the map will tell me. Maybe. Probably. Oh, this is the thing I found earlier. Neat. Okay. So I can go that way, but then also I can now go this way. So let's walk in here and see what we can find. It's a recharge room. Give me 1 missile. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then I can't get high enough to get into that red door. So I guess I'll just keep going down because I can't jump quite that high. I'm trying to remember if there's anything that required tiny. I don't think so, not yet. There was tiny back here. There was definitely tiny back here. But also, I should probably stop. This is a good stopping point for the first episode. And also pretty good because we defeated a boss. We have an extra energy tank. We have 20 missiles. We have Morph Ball. So we're making some progress. Neat. This is fun because, again, like, I played this, but on the tiny Game Boy screen back in 2002. And it'll be fun to play it on a bigger screen, but also with the context of having played Metroid, Metroid 2, and Super Metroid. So I'm excited to see how the rest of this goes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Steven Plays Metroid Fusion for the second time. Alright, let's save state here, because we'll also use those. And then let's take a short break. I think I'm going to go to a pause menu. Alright. Beep. There we go. Necrocade says, this game is designed in 20-minute segments, so it's great. Oh, good. Hunter says, this game feels different from the others. It feels... And I mean, it should feel like this, right? It feels that the series is progressing. And I think, actually, up to this point, the Metroid series is very fascinating because, like, if you look at Metroid 1, 2, Super, or just 1, 2, 3, and 4, like, there's, mechanically, the game is getting a lot more interesting, which is very, very cool. It is more story-based. I definitely get the feel that it's more linear because they keep telling you what to do. They're like, is your objective clear? Go here. And I'm like, oh, okay. So. Yeah. It will feel, if it is as linear as it feels now, it's going to feel pretty different from Super. Because Super is very open and very, like... I don't know, I don't want to say that it encourages, but it does kind of encourage sequence breaking. They're just like, do whatever. Whatever makes you happy. We got 300 bits of Marty Griff, who says, the blurb at the start of the game would now be the tutorial in a game for about an hour before you get into the proper game. There are modern games that are doing tutorials well, but there are also modern games that are doing them not as well. So it depends on the developer mostly. We also got 23 months from JF Samela. Thank you. Appreciate it. J Lambic says, I got into Fusion way more than Super due to the more linear structure. I really liked Super, for sure. But I've enjoyed every Metroid game. It's just every one I play, I enjoy more than the previous one. So I'm really curious how I'll feel about Fusion, because I really enjoyed the first Metroid. A little difficult to go back to, a little bit, but, you know, very impressive for the time. Metroid 2, a little constrained by the hardware, but otherwise impressive for what they were doing. And then Super was the first time where it really felt like they had the hardware to support their ideas, and the ideas were massive, and they're just like, yeah! So Super was really, really good. So I'm really curious to see how I'm going to feel about Fusion at the end, so... Yeah. And Zero Mission is now on NSO, so you can play Zero Mission as well. I might play Zero Mission at some point. I don't think it'll be for a while, but at some point I might play it. All right. Let's jump back into it. Let's do another one. And then after the next break, I might get a beverage. A controversial idea, but I might stay hydrated. Okay. Let's do it. Let's keep figuring out where we're going. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Metroid Fusion. Last time was the first episode. We managed to get 20 missiles, an extra energy tank, and the morph ball. Can't do anything with the morph ball other than roll around. You know what else is interesting is, and I don't know this for sure because I've only ever played Super once, but I think the speed is pretty different. In Super, it felt like when you went into Morph Ball, you were like Speedy Gonzales. You were just zooming all over. There's a bit of a startup. There's a little bit of an acceleration in this one that I don't remember being in Super. Super, you were fast. In this one, it kind of feels like you're about the same speed as if you're not rolling. So that's curious. I'm sure that it was a conscious decision. Okay. That did not flash. So I feel like green is probably not for missile. Is there a red door we've discovered? There might be a red door we've discovered. So let's go try this on the red door. If this is anything like Super, then super missiles exist. And if super missiles exist, then they must be used for those doors. So... Sorry, there was a black spot under here, and I was like, that's weird. That's kind of strange. I was right. Oh, shoot, I can't... Can I get through this? No, I can't even get through this! Okay. Alright. Well, I found a secret, and it's marked on my map, which is good that I discovered that. I'm paying attention. I'm doing my best to pay attention. Alright, that doesn't do anything either. 5 missiles doesn't open it, which means I can't open those. Is this related to the... Oh, these are related to the locks. Okay. So I don't think I can open these at all. Because Adam is the one that opened level 0 locks? Level 0 or level 1. So I don't open these. These are not things I open. These are things that are opened for me. Okay. The missiles that I needed were for the organisms that are in the way, so I don't actually open these things. Fine. Fine. Was there any... Be tiny? Was there any Be Tiny? I think there wasn't anything before this, so I'm probably good. But I do remember something about a small... Now I'm going to need more missiles, because I shot them. Navigate. They really, like, shoehorn you into the navigation rooms. Like, they want you to keep going, but they have the navigation rooms put in particular spots because that's where you get the narrative. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1, SRX, shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is also a simulation of the SR-388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Yes. Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. Okay, you got it. But first, I can be small. Cool. So I have even more missiles. I love that. Was there anything over here I can, in potential? Yeah, maybe. Let me see if I can go this way. I can be tiny. I can be small. I can open this door. I'll open them all. Wait, is this where I needed to go anyway? This is where I needed to go. I was like, I found a new spot. Okay, well now I'm wondering what was to the left of the end. Crap. I should have looked at my map before I ran up here. I was just all excited. I was like, I'm great. I found a new thing. Not really. Jump back down here and just see what's down there. It could be something you can use. Watch that door just be closed. No, it's open. All right, let's go on in. Oh, it's cold. Oh, shoot! That's Ridley. Oh! But I killed him. Ridley is in this game, and he is cold. Okay. Well, eventually, I guess I'll get the cold suit, and then I'll go in there and I'll thaw Ridley, and then I guess we'll have a poker game. It's usually what happens. Okay. Yeah, this is what I remember from Metroid Fusion. I remember evil Samus. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember much from this game, but I do remember that, because I remember parts of the game where you're, like, running from yourself. One. Sector 1. Go. This is also laid out super different, right? Because, like, in all the other games, I mean, two's kind of... Two's pretty linear, but in 1 in Super, certainly, like, everything's kind of, like, all spread out. And this is a little less so. Map. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X and Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Sure. Now get moving. We're all counting on you. It also I don't know if it's true, but it feels like the save points are a little more frequent than Super. Keep it moving. Okay, I'm making friends everywhere I go. I'm blasting them. Okay, so I can't go in any of these things. So I'm pretty limited. Bad. Also bad. Just keep blasting. You a big boy. Oh, goodness. Got him. Was there anything I'm missing down here? No. Maybe. It's Fusion. There could be secrets everywhere. Oh, goodness. That's the thing I have to destroy, and it's making... I want to do it my way. Nothing over here. Atmospheric stabilizer online. 4 units still malfunctioning. We call those fans, but, you know, whatever. Got him. Oh, shoot. The crap are you? Drop. Okay. Can I shoot this? I can. Well, that means I can get an energy tank. That keeps me safe. I do like to be safe. I also like it when they just show me where they are. Hey, that thing you need, it's here. This room is off by itself, so let's do this first. I'm shooting them. Give me your juices. Nothing over here. Probably. Oh no, no! Oh no, a thing that's happened to me in every single Metroid game I've played, oh no! There we go. You shot a fan. Does that make you feel big? Alright. 2 down. This might not connect to anything else. Oh god. They're charging! Is there any more? I feel like Samus moves pretty fast, too. I bet she does because there's no run button. In Super, there was a run button. So now the default movement speed is actually pretty quick. Oh no. Does this hurt you? The answer is yes. Okay, let's go in here. I have to probably explore this entire... Oh, this hot. Oh no. Spicy. But worthwhile. Okay. I'm up to 30 missiles now, which is probably good. I need as many as I can get if I ran out of missiles fighting that first boss. Dirtbag. Ow! Okay. That, I did it. There's nothing this way. Okay. Crab monster. You actually, you look a little similar to something from... I don't know if the first game or the second game. Something I've seen before. There's another fan in here. Two still malfunctioning. Ow. Okay. There's probably nothing here, but I have to mark the map pink, or I will be very sad. There we go. No. Okay. Onward! Oh no. Got him. That's all, like, jacked up. Can't go that way yet. Gotcha. That means there's just one left. Oh, God. Let's not fall on top of y'all. Okay. Yeah, let's check out this room. This is a tiny little room. There's something in here! Oh, it's the obvious thing. And probably nothing else. Probably. There's certainly been many times in Metroid games where they give us a secret and then they're like, oh, but that's like only the first secret. Should have kept looking. Okay. Okay. And you can tell I've developed trust issues after several games. Like, definitely. Definitely. Excuse me, I'm just shooting. I'm very slow underwater. There must be something in this room then. Because this otherwise doesn't make any sense. Yep, there it is. There we go. And where are we going now? Ooh! Is it boss time already? It will be soon, but let's go in here, because there's a save room. And we do love to save before we have to shoot something. Save complete. Alright, I got 35 missiles, so I don't know what it is I'm gonna have to do. But I have full health, unless I screwed this up somehow. Dang it. Okay, I can only do one at a time. Is it always 3? No, it's not always 3. It's 3 that time. There we go. All right, let's do something. Oh no. Jesus. That wasn't bad. Charge beam ability recovered. Press and hold B. Alright. And also my beam is a little bigger too. And I can go out this door. There's nothing below, so I guess I should go this way. What? Why is this here? What? Why is this? Ah! Son of a gun! Oh, crap. That means that it can be missiles. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. Alright. Okay. Like, the ladder there doesn't make any freaking sense. Got it. I'm searching. I'm using my brain. But that's actually very scary, because that means that I'm gonna have to blast things with missiles occasionally too, to just check. Because they're not always gonna be that obviously telegraphed, I'm sure. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. I got the good beam. I did it! And I can become a ball in the air, just like the other games. But also that would be a wild thing to take away from me, I suppose. Okay. Alright. Can't get into that thing. Maybe I can get there from here. I can maybe go up. Maybe. Let's go to the save. And then find out what is to the left. My child. There we go. You want to watch me play Metroid Fusion? He goes, yeah, it's fine. Alright. So this... It's weird. Did I just never... I guess I'm done. Like, I changed all the atmospheric stuff, and there are still locks that I don't have open. And then the one room that wasn't fully explored is lava room, so I can't even do anything in lava room, so it doesn't even matter. So I guess I don't have to worry too much about that. So I suppose I'm done? I think I'm done. I think I just go back. That makes the most sense to me. And if I'm lucky, I'll see something neat on the way back. Son of a gun. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's how you aim down. L is not aim up. L is aim either direction. You get to pick. You're the master of your story. Ow. Got it. Got it. Okay. Not very efficient. Okay. I was thinking it was weird that they wouldn't let you aim down, but they do. You just, when you press L, it aims up. But if you hold L and then you press down, now you're aiming down. But you always default to the up position. Although in fairness, I guess most of the time you probably want to aim up. That I have to go around. There we go. Alright, please skip health. Where you going? Where you going? You no, no, bad. Come here. I didn't see the big boy, but maybe I killed the big boy. Okay, all of these folks are back, and I can't go in any of these stupid doors. Okay. I'm done. I found a few secret things, so I can't be, like, too upset. I did alright. Save data. And finally, let's go to the navigation room and find out what we're going to be doing next. Atmospheric stabilizers online. But many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. And that is where we're going to stop. Thanks for watching. We took care of, the entirety, basically, of Sector 1. Looks to me like we're going to be going through these sectors, and then as other locks get unlocked, we will be incentivized to return to previous sectors to finally go into some of these things. So, sure, I will keep an eye out for things we need to return to. See you next time for more Steven Plays Metroid Fusion. And let's save. Boop. All right. The intruder cannot possibly be a woman. Couldn't possibly happen. Although we already, to an extent, if we check the cameras, we know that the intruder is Samus. We got 46 months from Vest Digital Media, 42 months from Cody the Positron, and Evar gifted a sub to Silent Companion. Thank you. Appreciate it. I am going to grab a drink. I'm going to grab a drink. And Mao had been gone, and I heard the garage door open, so Mao was home. And stretch, yes. It's a good time to stretch. I'm going to be stretching on my way to get a drink. Oh, goodness. Oh, Micro Pizza Lad says, we had the original Metroid on Wii's Virtual Console. That version of Metroid made me feel ill as a child. So I'm appreciative for the Zero Mission version. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand this concept of, like, the need to remaster old games, particularly very old games, because they just don't jive well with modern video game mechanics. Like, we have done better. We have better quality of life updates. So I'm happy for things like that. I think that's good. And 26 months from Mikey DCT. Thank you. I will return in a moment. Hi. Josh Jepson. Fusion was also my first Metroid game. It's interesting to revisit it. Did you play it at launch? Well, how old was I? I was 13. How many years younger are you than me? Not too many. So... yeah, close to launch. Yeah, you were probably, I guess... I don't remember how old you are. Like 4 years younger than me, I think. So you would have probably been like 9. Oh. I'm 42. Yeah, Fusion's interesting. Fusion's interesting so far. Things are happening pretty quick. And it is comparatively much linear. Much more linear. So, it's I don't know. I'm super interested to see what they did, I mean, with Dread, but then also what they did with, like, Zero Mission or Samus Returns. I don't know. At some point, we'll find out. Potentially. All right, let's pause alerts. Let's go back to Game Boy time. All the Metroid games are good so far that I've played. I know folks have varying opinions about Other M. And there's one on 3DS that people aren't super thrilled about, but doesn't even have Metroid, or it doesn't even have Metroid. Why can't Metroid crawl? It doesn't even have Samus in it. Federation Force. Yeah. But on the whole, for as few games as there are in this series compared to something else, remarkably high average of good. You know what would be an interesting thing? And I bet this data exists somewhere. I would be very curious to see. You'd have to pick a place. You'd have to pick something like, I guess, Metacritic. Taking all of the scores of every single game in any particular series, Mario, Pokemon, Metroid, whatever, and then averaging all of the scores and finding out what the series average score is. That would be interesting. It feels like the Metroid series would do really well. So I had Metroid Prime Pinball. I forgot about that game. I owned that. I don't remember it very well, but I remember playing it. And Joe says Zelda, I think, has the highest average. Mario, if you're picky, but the Sports and Party would drag it down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto would probably do extremely well. That's true. But I just think that sort of thing would be very interesting. It's not like a useful metric, right? Because the most important thing is playing a game that you like to play. But I just think that sort of information is fun. Data is fun. I would just have to, like, throw that idea near Paul, and then Paul would be like, well, let's find out. All right, let's jump back into video game, shall we? Welcome back to more Stephen Plays Metroid Fusion. We're leaving Sector 1 because we need to go to Sector 2. Sector 2 is the TRO sector, which is the tropical sector. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer, too. Probably not. Like, I don't... Probably not. You can't. You can't generally do that. Can't even trust a computer to get, like, to keep Photoshop from crashing. I don't think I can trust a computer to, like, help me survive a space station. Sector 2. Navigation room. Small. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the Sax. Maybe they want me to say S-A-X, and I won't. I'm calling it the Sax. I believe the Sax came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. Also, that means the power bombs must be in the game. Cool. But the Sax is definitely our biggest worry right now. The Sax is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the Sax, just run. Don't think about fighting. This is good, like, real-life advice. If you see a Sax, just run. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the Sax is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the Sax traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is your objective clear? Yes. Keep an eye out for the Sax. Oh no! Save game. So yeah, this is... I don't remember much about Metroid Fusion, but I do remember having to run away. I think I have full things. Is there something that tells me how many I... Yeah, 40 of 40, 299 of 299. I don't need to touch that panel. Bye. Okay. Hey, little squid man. Okay, well, let's start by going in these smaller rooms. Hey, it's this thing! Oh! I hate that. Oh, man. There is missile upgrade. Charge beam? Nope. I probably can't jump over this. No, that hurts. A lot, actually. And that doesn't do anything. Ow. That does a lot of damage. So it transformed once I got in there. So I'm wondering if I... No. No, don't do... No, I can't jump that high. And it knocks me back, so there must be another way to get that. I don't know how. Or maybe, like, if I get... maybe eventually I get, like, an ice beam, and then I can freeze them, possibly. But I'm losing a lot of health, so let's, like, not do that anymore. So the target is there. I'll go the other way. That doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Ow. That was bad. Well, crap. That's blue. Please give power. Please. Please give to me. This is tropical. There are so many tropical things. As I very slowly try and regain my health. Okay. Let's find out what's in this shaft. Oh, it's the security room! Well, hot dang. Security level 1 unlocked. Blue hatches are now active. And that is probably throughout the entire facility, which means that I can return to the main hub and then also Sector 1. And be able to, like, see things. Which we love. Hello. You contain energy. Put the energy inside my body, please. So blue is open now. And they flash! What is purpose of room? What is true purpose of room? What is true purpose of room? What? What? Why is this here? I don't trust this room. I can't go up. It would have to be to the right or to the bottom, but... Okay. Ow. Like, to an... Oh, I'm definitely missing something. This is a return... I think that's a return hole. I mean, if it requires a power bomb, I'm not going to see it. So maybe that's it. But then I have to try and remember to come back here. It does give me health, and that's at least helpful. Okay. Fine. Fine. Alright, whatever. I'm mad about it, but I will have to come back to this room at another time. In the meantime, I better follow more enemies. Okay, so I've done all the things I needed to do. Now I can go this way. Ah! Demon? Don't trust that. I don't trust it. I'm assuming I need morph ball bombs for this. That's got to be what's happening here. Is that once I get morph ball bombs, that's got to be it. That's got to be it. And I have them now. Cool. Huh. It feels like they don't want you to bomb jump, because I felt like I was hitting it at the right time that I should, so... Oh, that's bad. That means that the bad guy is gonna be here. I can also do that. Alright, that takes me back into the other room. I'm definitely going to be seeing evil monster soon. Like, that's... I just don't know when, and I don't know where. There we go. This was just up by itself? Ah, there you are. Oh, crap. There's no way to get up there, is there? Not if they took out bomb jumps. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, they took out bomb jumps because you can't even do it. Alright, well... I guess I need, like, high jump boots? Because there's no other way to... Well, the most important thing, honestly, is that it left the circle. Because in Super, if I would have seen this, I would have just never remembered to come back here. But now I'm like, ah, there's a thing here. So at least I found it. That's a pro overall. Around, right? No. It doesn't open. 2 paths. I picked path 1. I've chosen it. Oh wait, hold on. It goes to the left, doesn't it? No? What? Okay. I'm just trying to find the secrets. So I'm looking at my map and I'm like, we're going pretty far down. So, you know, if you can put a secret, you might. Okay. Carry on. No, you don't. Demon? I need another energy tank. There we go. He still got me. Rude. I'm almost back up to full health, though. I don't know if we're gonna find like an X-ray scope or something in this game. I'm like kind of hopeful, so I can find all my secrets, but that may not happen. Oh, that's what a morph ball bomb block looks like. Oh, you are... God, you took a lot of shots. But you gave me full health. So I appreciate that. I don't think there's anything here, hopefully. Oh, I'm wrong. I was wrong. God. They just out here hiding these secrets. I'm finding them. Can't keep them hidden from me forever. How do I get out of here? There we go. I guess I go back this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I just got a red, what is this? Oh, that's a good question. Does the charge beam bomb drop still exist from Super? We can test that. Oh, shoot, look at that. It does something different. Well, I guess it's not actually different. It's just, it just shoots it. Which is the same as just crouching and shooting. So, to answer the question, no, it doesn't do anything cool. Kill, kill, kill. Oh. Can't jump that high, so now they're trying to teach me that I can find things in the floor. Okay. These guys were in Super. I remember these things. I don't remember, like, super well. No pun intended. Okay. I don't know where I am now. I've just been traveling so far down into this. We've got that door. We've got that door. Oh, God. We've got this thing that I don't trust. Of course I would have trust issues with this. It's a little alcove. You can't just trust an alcove. God, this is huge. This is a whole thing. Look at all these doors. Is this open? No. The wall jump actually does work very similarly to Super's. Which sucks. Because that was a bad wall jump. They had 8 years to fix it, and they're like, nah, we'll just leave it the same. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything up there. Wait, have I... No, I haven't been here. And that doesn't open. Okay. I swear to God. Okay, don't. I'm like, can I just climb that? And they're like, no, don't even try to do that. Oh, you shoot bullets. Ow. Ah! Jeez! No! Stop! Absorb. Okay. Dear God. I don't suspect anything else is in this room. This looks like the same place we just were, but on the other side. And this kind of looks like there's... Yeah, I was like, this looks destructible. That's because it is. Oh. Don't go making new enemies. Don't do that. You don't have to do that. No one's forcing you to do that, so just don't do it. Don't you run from me! Give me the red, the special red. Okay. Oh, it's the boss. Oh, it's the boss and we can't get out? Oh! Okay, we're not ready for the boss. Huh. Alright, well, whatever. Maybe that's power bombs? I have full health, so I don't need to fight these guys. Okay. Well, never mind. Let's go this way. Save room! I mean, we are next to a boss. I wonder if I drop down into it or something. Maybe. Don't make new ones. It would have to be here. This is big Metroid energy right now. Where they show me an E-tank and this drops me down. This absolutely does. Got it. Guarantee you. I've fallen for that so many times. Okay. Is it here? Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. I just don't trust. They're gone. My trust is gone. I've been burned. I know, so that's frustrating. I know the thing is below me. There it is. Okay. Eh? Eh? Nah? There we go. Something that wicked this way comes, but I've got 3 energy tanks now, so what are you gonna do? Gross. Oh. Okay. You hopping. Oh, okay. You have a special hole. Got it. I bet you want that missile there, don't you? One. If I can line it up better, I could probably shoot more than one. We hoppin'. We hoppin'. We suckin'! Woo! Jump. Jump. No, suck! Oh, you're getting shorter. Oh, you tiny. Is that the suck now? The suck is so small. It used to be so big. Okay, little buddy. Wall jump definitely comes in handy though. Like without having wall jump, like I probably would have taken damage there. High jump and jump ball abilities. Oh, so 2 at once. So now I can jump real high, and now the ball can jump. That's very good. That's very good. How do I get out of here? They probably want me to jump out because they gave me the jump ability. Whoop. Whoop. Cool. And this can be okay. Still, this is just for looks. But now I can climb back up. and I can get back into the save room. Done. 3 episodes in, and we have quite a bit of stuff. We've done a pretty good job of exploring Sector 2. There are doors open that weren't open before. When we look at our status, we have Morph Ball and High Jump and Charge Beam. Still have a ways to go in collecting things, but it's going pretty well so far. I think so. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time for more Stephen Plays Metroid Fusion. Let's take a little break. Boop. Little tiny break. Tom Coates says, if the villain is named Sax, is this Metroid Jazz Fusion? Yes. Yes. How have you liked the bosses so far? Good. I do remember, only once I fought 1 or 2 of them, I do remember how it goes, where like you fight a boss and then it becomes the sphere and you shoot the sphere. That came back to me a little bit. So, I've been collecting games, Metacritic scores, and putting them on a spreadsheet. I mean, let us know when you know. This is a sparkling water. Lime flavored, although they're all barely flavored. Carbonated water. Jesus. Odudo says, the problem is the oldest Metroid game on the site is Fusion. You could probably guesstimate older games by, like, finding like, an EGM score or something. There's probably something. I mean, like, we know that, like, we know how people feel about Super, right? Super is extremely well loved. And at the time, Metroid 2 did really well, and Metroid 1 did really well. They've all been, like, big hits, so. 9. 9 out of 10. I actually have a ton. I don't have EGMs going back that far to, like, Super, but I have a ton of EGMs. Because I have Nintendo Power, but I also had a subscription to EGM for a long time. So I've got a ton of magazines. I bet I have 100 or more that are still at my parents' house. Electronic Gaming Monthly. So I'm in an issue of Electronic Gaming Monthly for doing for doing the Earthbound videos. I don't think I have that issue here, but I have one at my parents' house. It actually came out. It happened like right before I went to college, and so the issue came out when I was in college. I was a freshman, and I remember someone wrote about it on like starman.net, and they were like, "Hey, you're in this," and I was like, "Oh." And so I went to our campus's supply store, because they had like art supplies and I guess books or whatever. It was called Ex Libris, and they also had magazines there, and I went and they had the issue of EGM, so I was like, oh cool, so I bought it, and I was like, there I am, I'm in the magazine. It was neat. It was this little tiny blurb of like, this person is doing Earthbound videos. Anyway, we had 11 months from the blue-haired cyborg. Cheesehammer gifted a sub to Evil Saxophone and Evil Carlos. So you gave a sub to the same person. We had 38 months from K Crinion. Appreciate it. And 300 bits from Will Peters, who says, humble brag. It was very cool. It was very, very cool to be in it. Although in Nintendo Power, a bunch of the Starman people, when we had visited Seattle, they actually have their pictures like over a full spread on a page of the magazine. But like I wasn't in that. That was just like 5 people. It was like Reed and John, Brian, maybe Steve was in it. I don't remember. Okay. Tiny burp. All right, we got time for 2 more episodes. We're really kind of flying through this game. Like I knew that this game is shorter than Super because I looked on How Long to Beat and it's like it's definitely shorter by a pretty substantial amount of time. But I'm kind of impressed. So this to me feels like a 3-week stream, 3-week series. Metroid 1 and 2 were each 2 weeks. Super Metroid was 5. This is feeling like a 3. Feeling like a 3. All right, let's get back to it. Whew. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Metroid Fusion. Last episode, we killed another boss and managed to get another energy tank. We have high jump and jump ball. So now the ball can jump. We love it when the ball can jump. Huh. That was... That's different. These blow up? Power bomb! Okay. Alright. And I already went down here. That was where the boss was, so I think I just need to return. But these guys are all, like, cocooned, which is different. Oh! Can't go this way. This is scary because... Hey, I remember this scene! I remember this scene. I remember being a kid and seeing this, and it feels scary. Are you my mom? Is this thing trying to come out of its shell? Fortunately, I can stand on them, so that's nice. Oh, shoot. So some of this stuff has been destroyed. I never went left here, so let's go left. Well, they're bad, but I can high jump now. Okay, so I can high jump so I can get across. Missiles. Okay, I'm up to 50 missiles. That's pretty good. I'll have to come back with power bombs at some point. I can't... Yeah, okay, that's not going to work. So... Yeah. This is going to require me to have the... whatever they call it. The gravity suit in Super is what they called it. But I do have that marked on the map. The little tiny door, which tells me there's something down there. So hopefully I'll remember. That's the most important thing, is just so it's seen. Go up. I've been in here. But I have the high jump now. And these things are cocooned, which means I can get on top of them. Oh, but you're in the way. I can't shoot your butt. And I can't come in from the top. And that's not anything. I am curious what was in that other room. But I'll probably check it out in a second. That blows up. And I can jump now. Nothing here? No. Just making sure. That's a very big... Very big shaft. Actually, real quick, could I have done... Yeah, so you might have been able to get up here without this. Possibly. I don't know if you caught that I briefly switched to missile, because there's some muscle memory that R is how I shoot up. Down? No. No down. Ooh. So, these are for jumping from one thing to another. But, you also never know when there could be something like chilling. Yeah! Right like that! Moving right along. Okay. It's actually interesting to me that we've only seen one powerbomb icon, because it felt like in Super, that's just what we kept seeing over and over and over again. It's like non-stop. It was like, oh, well, you need powerbombs here. Oh, well, you need powerbombs here. So I'm back into this area, which means that I did not see... Oh, shoot. I did not see that one shaft, and I should check it out, because I'm probably not going to be coming back to Sector 2 for a while. Probably could have guessed that it would have connected, but while we're here, let me just go... This one? Yeah, right here. What was in here? It's still nothing! Nothing has changed! At least I checked. At least I checked. It's... Is there another place I missed? There's a spot above the save room, but I don't remember what that is. Have I seen that? Oh, but I can't get there because of this. Although, hold on, no, it does kind of look like there might be an alternate... It does look like there's an alternate path. Let me see if I'm right. Oh, this doesn't connect, though. Oh, shoot. Well, I remember the computer said that at some point they will repair things. So, like, if they repair things, then that'll be set. Oh, and there's a spot that I can go to the... No, that required something I didn't have. Okay, I'm gonna head up from here then. Up we go. Dan will cut most of this out. Yeah, because I can't get through that guy. Slowly getting back to where we were. Oh, grab it. Grab it, sweetheart. There you go. Okay. Now we're back to where we were. So... Let's see. There is... Let me go back this way. I can't go this way. This is broken. Cool. So a lot of things are broken. That's neat. And this probably doesn't do anything. Because there's a power-up that we missed over there. It's actually fun because it kind when it's 2 blocks tall with the little circle, that kind of looks like the vlog logo. Because it's green and white. I like it a lot. I'll just leave that there. That's the vlog logo. I can go up. Real quick. I remember something that troubled me earlier, and it probably... Is this solved? No. This room is the thing that had bothered me, and I don't think that I'm any closer to being able to get through it, unfortunately. Because I had bombs when I was in here, right? I think? I didn't have bombs yet! Got it. Okay. Finally, the secret of this room is understood, because that was driving me nuts earlier. Now I feel better. Anything in here? No. Okay. Cool. Good. Now that that's done... That was the security room. So I'm set. I'm set. Can I get over here from here? Oh, I can! Thanks, game. You're the best. Really appreciate that. Straight left is something that we couldn't get before. I wonder why. Oh, now we can high jump! Ow! Whoop! Double secret? The crap is that? Okay, so that's a different something. That's not a Powerball symbol. That's something we haven't seen yet. Okay. Hold on. Neat. I have to try and remember that that's there, which that's the hardest part of the game. Is seeing something and it not being marked on the map. That's the next quality of life update. Is like a Breath of the Wild style. You have your map and you could just make your own markers on it. Because then I could just mark it and be like, I found something here. What is this? Time to navigate. Samus, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The Sax has invaded the water environment in Sector 4, Aqua, with several thousand X. With the blue hatches active, the Sax slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Now head for Sector 4. Or, and hear me out, what if I headed for Sector 1? The Sax, an enemy with my strongest abilities, but does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The Sax is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there is certainly blue... There's actually no blue locks in here. But I think I've seen a blue lock in Sector 1. So I kind of want to go back and just be like, what was in here? Since it will let me do that. And see if there's something worth getting. It looks like all of the major abilities are behind boss fights. Which is interesting. That's different than the series has done it before. Yeah, there's a blue... Yeah, okay. There's a blue room right away. Perfect. No navigation stuff. Just gonna run past all this. Just gonna run all this. I can go in blue door. Oh. Oh, hot. Alright, never mind. Ah. Warm. I don't regret taking a look, but that I'm not about that life, so let's leave. So things I have to remember. It'll be easy to remember stuff in Sector 1 because it's like not marked on the map. But I now have to remember that Sector 2 has fan. Can't wait until I get fan mode. And there is no blue doors in the main facility. So we're going to Sector 4. Aqua. Okay. Teach me, Adam. Oh, we big. The sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the Sax has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially this Sax. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature the researchers called Ceres. It is capable of moving and attacking at ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributable to Ceres. No doubt the Sax released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Don't we all often return to the breeding tank? Its natural behavior must be to go back to it periodically. It's a valuable specimen, but you have been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? Yeah. While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water, but we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go. By the way, you could die. Noted. Thanks. Save game. Alright. It's time to I think we have all of our missiles. We do. And now for something completely different. It's blue. Baba dee baba da. Okay. A D is good. We love a D. So This looks gross. Yeah, I can't even get past that. That did a lot of damage. Okay. Is there any way? There probably is. But I'm gonna ignore it for now. Although I really do want that D. Nothing here. Little room. Stuff hiding in the background. It's kind of creepy. Oh, now that, if it's the same from Super, is the speed booster. So... Oh, come on now. That was a Wile E. Coyote moment. Give me juice. I can probably fall here. Aha! I have found secret room with secret snails. There's more. Open? Please open? You open for me now? only missile. Fine. Did I just go in like a big circle? Oh god, I'm gonna fall. Where? I think I went backwards from what it expected I would do. Probably. No, it didn't. That's a return. Okay, so no, I went the right way. Okay, well, let's figure this out then. There's something here. I don't know where it is. Oh, that's frustrating. I know. When you know something is here, and you're like, "But where is it?" Okay. Where are you? You... Crap. There is something here. There's nothing that's like... Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay. Found it! Okay. Cool. And for my next trick... Okay. I need to get down into here somehow. And then that, if that is also a return, which it is. Yeah, that's also a return. That means a few things. It means there's a way to keep going somehow, which I don't know. The morph ball will at least show you that you need a missile. This is bizarre. Okay. 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 And nothing over here. What are you? What do you want? You taunt me so. I'm gonna move on and see if it becomes easy and apparent. It's a save room. It's a save room. That's not good at all. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I bombed all of this. It's not a huge deal because it's marked. Like, I will come back to it because it's marked. And there's a way to go up even further. But it is frustrating because I can't even figure out where it's trying to get me to, like, look. Oh, it's blah, 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 blah. Jump for that. Okay. That's water. pretty bright. He... This water, okay. Oh, fish. Oh, fish. Fish, no. Fish. Alright. Continue forward. Oh, no, no, no. Super fish! Ah! I hate super fish. I don't even really like normal fish. Save room? Let's do save room. And there's a boss. There's a boss right above me. Okay. At least the bosses give you an ability. Alright. Let's stop there then. We did pretty good. I'm extremely frustrated by whatever's going on in that green zone. But I'll probably eventually figure it out. For now, there's a boss above me, so next episode we will be killing a boss and probably exploring some of the rest of Aqua. Seems like the sectors are getting larger as we continue on. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more Steven Plays Metroid Fusion. Let's take a tiny break. I'm not sure about Green Zone. I don't want to be told what to do, right? Like, I like things to be as spoiler-free as possible. But I am curious. Do I possess the means to deal with that right now? Because I have a feeling I do, and I'm missing something. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Okay. Oh, the map does give a hint. Oh, the map gives a really good hint. Oh, shoot. Okay. Guess I didn't notice that before. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, there's clearly like a door to the left of it, so you have to come from the other direction. Well, then, on this next episode, we have time for another episode. On this next episode, I'll go kill the boss, and then before I like go too much further in, I'm gonna go back and get that stupid thing. Because I want to know. But also, I mean, maybe it connects in some way, but also there's an up, and up I don't understand how to get to. Unless there's something else I'm missing. Gosh darn it, up. How does one up? You can't just up. Maybe I can up, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into the game. Oh. Yeah, use uppies! Can't wait to play the Metroid Fusion mod that adds Ascend into the game. And let's go, yeah, okay, let's push this through. We had 7 months from 21 Airball. Let me do this thing. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, now, one more episode for today. I do feel like we're doing really well for, like, one single stream of Fusion. We're making progress. We're finding our way. We're shooting a guy. We're running away from ourselves. Oh no, Metroid Fusion is a metaphor. Oh no. Alright. Hi. Welcome back to more Steven Plays Metroid Fusion. Once the map is on screen and we're paused, we can actually see that the part that we were so focused on last time that we couldn't get the missile. Actually, there's a little door. So apparently we can get it. But for now, let's go fight a boss. So we saved the game. We have some health. Probably not all the health that would be good to have. This does not shock us. We love that. Ah! Yeah, no more hurting because I need more health, not less. Yeah, missiles are great too. Just wouldn't mind having health. Oh god. I was given the option to have health, and I fell. Maybe there will be a recharge room or something before we get up there? That's even better. We love to see that. Oh. Welp. Okay. Maybe we won't be doing that right now. Is there anything I can do here? Probably not. Well, never mind. Is there some other factor at play? Ow. Incredible. Alright, well then I'm gonna ignore the boss for now, because it's like... It says that that's the target. Unless... No, probably not. Probably not. I probably can't get up from here. Probably not. I guess a better... Oh, no. Ah, I got one, so it only made small fish. A better question is, where else am I going to be able to go? I think there's some other places I can probably go. Maybe. Yeah, definitely, because I can go down from here. Jerk. Ow. Ah, no, no, no! This fish tank is not electrified. Is there anything in it? Besides... There has to be something in this fish tank. Why would this fish tank be here? I guess it could just be because they looked at fish. I have trust issues with fish tanks. Alright, fine. Let's go back to that thing that was driving me crazy and actually get it this time. Okay. So the thing that we learned is because there is a connection here. I can't go further left. Oh, that's also a good quality of life. It keeps my little destruction. Oh god. Which is really notable because in past games it would you had to re-destroy stuff. Okay, so what I need is here. Somewhere here. There it is. Easy game. Okay, so my next question is, since I did that, I mean, first off, good. Second off, was there something then... Because this is a return from something. My suspicion is that... No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe. This might be a return from the gray that's above me. Because it doesn't seem like there's any easy way. And also, based on how it is, it kind of looks like you fall down here. Okay, I'm gonna make a suspicion that I don't actually have to do anything with that right now. But I got more missiles, and more missiles are good. So now... I got electric water in a lot of places, but I can go to the... Kill, kill, kill. I can go to the left area. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here, skip the fish tank. This, I think, is the only way we can go right now. And this also is something. Blow this up. That'll give us access to this. Oh my god! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Let's grab it this time. I had a brief thought when I was in the middle of that jump of like, I hope I don't screw this up. I did. I did screw that up. Not too badly. Like, it does damage, but not the worst. Oh, well, hold on. What? All right. At least I'll be able to get my health back pretty easily. That thing just floated away. It's like, I don't know what to do. Well, that was cool. I was not expecting that. Oh, I go in the rear. Oh, no. Wait a minute. No, this doesn't... So I have to approach from the left, which is a save room. And the save room connects to a different thing. Okay. But that... but... That is electrified. Right? That's electrified. So that's bad. Unless this opens somehow. It does. It does. It does. It does. Okay. Like, it has to, because I can't go the other way. Alright, so this will take me up and around. There it is. No, this is doable. Don't tell me it's not. You don't know. Maybe. If I do this and then grab the ledge, and then this is something. Yeah, now I can go up. This is how I get to the boss. I walked into that guy. I have no fear from this little man. Let's try to not die, actually. I am taking damage. We don't love that. Okay, this is a save point, which is also how I get to the boss man. All right, boss man, let's go. I'm down like 100 health. So I should be careful. Oh. I already won. Good job, me. Killed him in my dreams last night. Well, never mind. Do 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 do. Oh, there's the true boss. That's gonna be hard, right? Because you don't... You're gonna shoot at me and I can't jump. I kind of want... And then I can't get out. I think that I need the gravity suit. I think the gravity suit is in Aqua. I'm like 100% sure now. I'll save state here, but like this, I'm pretty sure this is how you die. Because if you go down here... Oh, you can avoid it. Well, maybe this... Ow. Maybe you can do this? Maybe you can do this. I don't know. Oh, no. Okay, no, this is intended. This isn't sequence breaking. These break? No, they don't. Yeah, they do. Okay. Jabababa! The crap! So, being in the water is bad. We don't want to be in the water. Okay, so you are fast. So sometimes you... Okay. Oh. Figuring out your pattern is going to be a pain. Holy crap. Because sometimes... And now you're gonna come up here? You're so fast. I was like, eventually you're gonna come up here. You are so fast. Like, maybe too fast. There we go. I hit him once. Ah! Jesus. Something we're gonna go up there. I think now you go up there. I was wrong, but I survived. I'm like kind of figuring this out, but not fast enough, I'll tell you that. I might survive this. Not quite, but back up there maybe? Okay, now get ready. There we go. Jesus. That was a... Oh no, and then I still have to fight the freaking thing. That's right. Oh god. Give me health. I was like, oh, I've won. Ah! Darn, man. Darn. Okay. Try again? Yeah, I'll try again. Should I reload the point or just go back and... Because I already beat the guy. I'm kind of thinking about just reloading or rewinding to where I killed him and then just going from there. That's going to be faster. So I don't have to fight him twice. How do I do that? There we go. How far back is it? Yeah, that way I don't have to go through the entire battle a second time. I will only have 19, but like... I'll be fine. See, I have 49 if I'm paying attention. Hold on. I promise I could do this. There we go. There we go. All right, we're good now. Maybe. I should have just reloaded and fought it, understanding what to do. And instead I'm like, no, I'm going to do it this way because it's faster. I forgot to shoot my gun there. There we go. I got him. Was that faster? I think it was still faster. I think it was still faster. I think it was still faster than having to fight him a second time. Speed booster power regained. Run into... Okay, so there's the speed booster. Do I activate that? Just... How do I activate that? I don't know. It's probably not underwater. Survey says no. We're good. I got my energy back. I need to get out of here then. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind generally rewinding the game as long as it is for the purpose of saving time. And that does save time. Okay, so you just move. You just start moving. I got it. That's my first. That was my first thing. Is like, can I do the, what do they call it? The shine spark. There's something happening. There's some sort of thing happening here, but you don't activate it the same way, or there's not enough room to activate it or something. I want to figure this out. There must be. Yeah, okay, it still exists. All right. It also didn't take away my energy? But maybe that's because there's not enough room. All right. There's... Huh. Now it's like, well, run. So I have to do this. I see. So I have to clear out this hallway. Got it. And this takes me there. All right. I had a feeling it was a return path. I was right. Cool. Sure. We'll save. We defeated the boss. Save data. And then... Well, we have Speed Booster, but we don't have anything that dealt with the water. So I think we need to go back to the far left side of the map. There's a blue door that I presume... Oh, hi, friend. That I presume opens and lets us do something new and fun. And the difference in our body then and now is that we can run fast if we have an entire runway's worth of room. I go down here? Yes. I go down here to get closer to where we're going. Break that. So sometimes stuff stays broken for me, and then other times it does not. This is still open. So when I got in this room, I went up, but I can also just go left. So let's find out what is left. The pump control unit. Hey, we need to run here. This is... That might be a return. Maybe? I don't know what that is. All right, let's try to run. So we need that to get in here. So now we can make it... Oh, it doesn't turn off the electricity. It's lowering the water. I see. We're quickly approaching 100 missiles. That's pretty good. That's a spicy meatball. It still can't run very well. Oh, I can shoot from the bottom. Ah. But then what is this? It's nothing. I just don't trust. I just don't. The trust is gone. Like, that's my first thought. It's like, something's wrong. I don't know what's wrong, but something is wrong. And what's going to happen is it's not going to be anything. But, like, I just don't... I don't mind that I tried that, because I don't freaking know. Can I go below now? Let's break open? Yeah. Okay. And the water is safe for red locks, which we don't have open yet. Adam, if we could get those open, that'd be great. None of this opens. Okay, but we have at least seen that there is something down there, so that's okay. And because the water is lowered, we should be able to re-explore earlier parts of the map and find new, fun, exciting things. Okay, just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Like, there's something over there. Hey, I can run! I know how to do that! Oh. I was gonna do shines. Ah, okay, I won't touch that. Alright. Alright. Got that. Now... run, because that's probably what opens the blocks to the right. Cool. Very cool. And there's some sort of something down there. Oh. There's some sort of something down here, and I can get it right now, I think. Super Metroid all over again. Oh, you wanted to go here? Oh, I'm sorry. You can't do that. That's no, we don't let you do that here. You're gonna need a power bomb. No. What? Gold plated? That's new. This is all fine. There's a recharge. Let me hit up the recharge room, because I'm running a little low. Oh, actually, I have to go this way, because the bottom path is... Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not. The bottom path might get me to data. Yeah, because it was a, yeah. It had water. I can go down now. I can also walk to the left. Cool. What? How I kill? How? That doesn't work. Do I run? Can I run? No, there's not enough room to run. It doesn't matter, I guess, because the thing on the other side are red locks, and I can't open red locks. So, perhaps that doesn't even matter any. That little guy doesn't know where to go. Can I blow these up? No. Crap. Okay. Well, I guess I'm stopping here. This is a good stopping point, and it looks like I can either go up and over or down into the water, because this water is thankfully not electrified. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more Steven Plays Metroid Fusion. And let's save state here, since we didn't hit a normal save. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's That's no. That's not a scratching post. Never has been. Whoop. The child. The child. You lay down? You lay down. Good boy. We got 3 months from NYPD 83 and 24 months from the Let's Gamer. Congrats on the 2. Okay, bye. See ya. So that went well. That went well. We did sectors 1, 2, and 4. We're like halfway through 4. I don't think we'll beat this game next week, but I think we'll beat it the week after that. I would suspect it's going pretty quickly. After Metroid Fusion is done, then we almost certainly will take a break from the Metroid series. Because I was trying to decide if I was going to stop at Super or Fusion, and I decided, okay, we'll do Fusion. I think we'll come back to Metroid stuff, but we'll do something else in the meantime. Make a note about that one room. I will just allow chat to tell me about where that fan icon was once I get whatever the fan thing is. So I'll just ask everyone. I know that it was in Sector 2. Yes, it's fine. I'll find it. I'll find it. If it's not fun, it says, if you ever tackle the Prime series, those games are a lot longer, so that can't be done the same way. Yeah, those are longer. I've played a fair bit of the first Prime when it came out, but I haven't played any other ones, and I haven't touched Prime, basically since it released. So, at some point, I would like to maybe play the Prime games too. So. Yeah, a lot of people want to see me play Dread. I think that that's reasonable. I've really enjoyed... I mean, that's the other thing, is I've really enjoyed playing the Metroid games. They've been very fun. So, it's reasonable that I'll continue to play some Metroid games. But I am going to probably take a break from the Metroid series to play something else. I have something in mind. We'll see if that's what I end up doing. We also had 17 months from PF Dog. Thank you. Yeah, I can't go late today. I've got some things going on tonight that I'm excited about. We're doing I can tell you. We're on the cusp of releasing new merch. Like additional merch. And we're doing some more photos tonight for the new merch. So that's exciting. So we're going to be doing that, and that's why I need to make sure I go ahead and wrap up. So, yeah, merch Wave 2. Wave 2? Amazing. So that'll be fun. Things you need to know about before I let you go. Thursday, just breakfast stream tomorrow. Just breakfast stream, 9 a.m. Eastern. Friday at 11 a.m. Mal will be... Ooh, I'm pretty sure... I'm not a... Mal, are you here? Yeah. On Friday at 11, are you starting a new painting? No. I'm going to keep working on the Aurora. Okay. She's still working on that. You started a painting on Monday. Tuesday. She's working on a painting. Big painting is next week. She's going to be working on a very large painting next week. But she's still working on an Aurora. We'll also be getting, soon, we'll be getting some of the paintings actually like listed on Redbubble and eBay. So if you want merch or if you want to bid on the actual painting, those will be coming pretty soon, starting with the ones that she had worked on, the oldest ones, which is the Tory Gate, and then going from there. And then Friday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern, Zelda. Yeah. And then finally, I have a vlog that I'm going to send y'all to. And I have it scheduled for 4. So I could manually release it, or it'll just release on its own in 70 seconds. So I'm just going to wait 70 seconds and talk about something else while those 60 seconds pass by. Seems easy enough. I'm going to try and remember to get the Metroid Fusion box. And if I can find the manual, I will. I guess it's not that important now that I've read it, but I like to do the show and tell. And if I think about it, I might try and get like a Nintendo Power issue or something. But Metroid Fusion short. It's definitely shorter than Super. And it's different, but it's still Metroid. Like it's definitely still Metroid, and it's fun when you stumble across a hidden thing. That sense of like, ooh, is still there. You get that little like dopamine rush. So I'm excited about that. And then chronologically, from a game release perspective, from the release schedule of the Metroid series, the next one to play would be Prime. But you'd have to make a decision about whether you want to jump into the 3D games or if you want to stick to the 2D games. And if you're sticking to the 2D games, do you include Zero Mission, which is technically the next 2D game, or because you've played Metroid, do you like move past that? I don't know. Those are decisions that I will make later because I don't have to make them at this particular moment in time. Haley does still have my copy of Prime, but I can find it. She says I can't, but I think I could. Yeah, I've heard Zero Mission is actually worth playing because it is so different. So I've heard about that, and I was reading about that because originally I was like, oh, well, I won't play Zero Mission because I'm playing the original. But apparently some of the stuff is so different that it actually is worth playing. Like, even if you played Metroid, it's still worth playing because it's very good. So, yeah. Samus Returns would be hard to play, though, because that's 3DS, and I don't have a good way of capturing that. Not a great way. I could look into it, but I'd rather just not think about it. I'm hoping that in the future, I don't know when, I don't know how far into the future, I know that it will happen, but in the future we get something akin to an FPGA console, like an analog, but for like the DS and the 3DS consoles, maybe something like that for the PSP. Something that would make it much easier to enjoy those games, but on like television or something. It's hard too because a lot of those games rely on the touchscreen, so you'd have to have something that uses the touchscreen, and that's a pain. I don't know exactly how they would do that, but I trust that we will. The Wii U was the perfect opportunity. To be honest, the Wii U was the opportunity to get it, to make that happen, and it didn't happen to the extent that I would have liked it to have happened. So it's fine. Anyway, the vlog's out, so go catch the vlog. Yeah, I know that they did DS games. They just didn't do enough. How? Well, it's all still emulating, right? They can eventually build an FPGA console, but if they do that, they're still going to have to do something with a touchpad, because you have to have a touchpad. It's fine. All right. Thanks for watching. I will be back same time next week? Certainly next time. Yes, I'll be back same time next week, July 3rd, at 1 p.m. Eastern, I think. And we will then clear probably more than 2/3 of Fusion by then. So for now, Vagabond's got the vlog pinned, so we're gonna raid the vlog. Go watch the vlog. You can do whatever raid message you like. That can be up to you. But thanks everyone for being here, and we'll see you in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern for breakfast stream. See you then.